The wild has no shortage of vicious creatures lurking around. Some of them do things discreetly, while others, well, let's say they don't have table manners. Here are 10 of the most horrifying predator animals the wild has to offer. Stick around as I can assure you this. Topping off this list is an animal that's guaranteed to give its victim the most gruesome death possible. Okay, enough talking. Let's get into it. Number 10. Goliath Bird Eater. Usually, tarantulas fit in one's palm, but the same does not apply to the Goliath Bird Eater.
Right here, that's a bird-eating spider. It's an enormous spider.
This behemoth can grow large enough to fit a dinner plate. Goliath bird eaters are hairy for a reason. Those hairs, which are sensitive enough to feel even the slightest vibrations, help them understand their surroundings. Very handy for species that prefer stealthily ambushing prey at night. Using their 1.5-inch fangs, they inject prey with venom. It's strong enough not just to kill the prey, but to melt their insides to make digesting them easier. By the way, while it's not so common for them to actually feast on birds, when they do, you're in for one horrifying sight. Number 9. Komodo Dragon. For starters, this reptile already has a terrifying name. Komodo Dragon. While not really a dragon but a lizard, it's the largest of its kind. Combine that with its forked tongue, armored scales, knife-like claws, and several dozens of sharp teeth, and you've got one horrifying warrior. When it comes to finding prey, the Komodo dragon has exceptional eyesight that can see up to 300 meters. However, its true talent lies in its sense of smell, allowing it to detect prey up to 9.5 kilometers away using its forked tongue. It's also extremely patient, capable of staying for hours in one spot, just to ambush that sweet, juicy meal. Once it's time to strike, it charges at the prey, using its serrated teeth to shred the poor victim to bits. And if the target miraculously manages to escape the jaws of death, it only has about 24 hours to live, as the Komodo dragon's teeth carry enough bacteria to cause blood poisoning. Later on, the Komodo dragon would find the dead animal and finish its business. Back in the day, the Komodo dragon was rumored to be another animal. While it looks kind of similar, it is a completely different species. Plus, it's bigger. Way bigger. Don't worry, we'll talk about it later on. Number 8. Wolf. The wolf is the dog's undomesticated cousin. The appearance is uncanny, but unlike their cousins, wolves are fiercer and a lot more devious. While wolves prefer hunting in packs, every single one of them packs a bite. You don't want 2.5-inch fangs sinking into your flesh. Apart from the bite, there's the multitude of viral and bacterial infections it carries. Wolves aren't one-shot attackers that finish their business with a single strike. What they lack in raw power, they compensate for with team tactics. Using their exceptional senses of smell and hearing, they track down and chase herds of prey for long distances, tiring them out and exposing the weak ones. When one of them falls behind, the wolves close ranks and surround the prey, eventually tearing it down by the neck or snout. Number 7. Nile Crocodile. The Nile crocodile is touted as the most dangerous species of crocodile in the world, accounting for up to 300 attacks on people every year. This killing machine can grow up to 5 meters long and weigh as much as 750 kilograms. However, these numbers pale in comparison to its bite force, which can reach as high as 22 kilonewtons, or roughly 2,240 kilograms worth of force. In other words, this is an animal with a bite 3 times its weight. Mix that with its ability to hide motionless underwater, completely undetected, waiting for unsuspecting prey, and you've got one extremely terrifying predator. Using its powerful jaws, it drags prey, such as this wildebeest, helplessly into the depths. In a nutshell, if you don't die from getting crushed or torn apart by the death roll, which is extremely unlikely, you'll probably die due to drowning. Yikes. Death from a Nile crocodile might seem undignified, but that's nothing compared to another animal, which we'll discuss later on. Though it has a propensity for violence, it also has quite a vocabulary. Number 6. Great white shark. Among the numerous species of sharks, great white sharks are touted as the most dangerous of them all. Out of 888 known shark attacks on humans, 333 of them are due to great white sharks. Chilling numbers. We haven't even discussed its looks. Its angular shape, combined with its conical snout and 300 razor-sharp teeth, practically screams murder in your face. But thanks to its color, it blends with the surroundings, making it harder to detect. It also has an amazing sense of smell, powerful enough to detect a drop of blood in 10 billion drops of water. Using a burst of speed, the great white shark can quickly pursue whatever target is in its crosshairs and deliver a feisty bite. With jaws capable of a bite force of 18,216 newtons, or more than 1,850 kilograms of force, it can crush or tear chunks off its prey with ease. Number 5. Hyena. People have always perceived hyenas as cowards, but that's certainly not the case. As predators, they are ruthless and intelligent, making them among the most successful apex predators out there. Hyenas prefer hunting in packs, communicating with each other via a plethora of distinct sounds and tail gestures. Moreover, they can identify sounds from each individual member, helping them pull off effective attacks. They charge at herds, trying to wear them down, later choosing to carefully select and focus on one of them. Eventually, they take down the prey by biting its legs and pinning it to the ground. While a hyena might not be as large as, say, a lion, a pack of them can do an awful lot of damage, often resulting in prey getting disemboweled and torn to bits. If you think these guys are bad, watch out for the small yet mighty killer coming up. This guy packs enough punch to take anything down with just a single bite. Number 4. Lion. We can't just omit lions from this list. They're icons of strength. Unfortunately, for the male ones, their lives suck, as they have to live a life of hardship to prove their worth. If they manage to survive, they turn into kings. Want to know why? You may check out our video to learn more. Despite appearances, lions lack stamina due to their puny hearts, which comprises only of 0.45 to 0.57% of their body weight. However, do not underestimate them. They're stealthy assassins with a propensity for stalking their prey and ambushing them when the opportunity arises. Using a burst of speed, they pounce on prey, pulling them to the ground. It's never a good idea to wrestle with a 200-kilogram behemoth, especially when it's persistently trying to sink its teeth into your neck. Number 3. King Cobra. The king cobra is a classic example of the phrase, size doesn't matter. Being a snake, it has a massive list of prey to choose from. Chances are, it would just choose whatever is right in front of it, even if it's another snake, like this king cobra swallowing this rat snake whole. Using its forked tongue, the king cobra locates its prey by detecting its scent. When it attacks, it injects venom into the unsuspecting prey to immobilize it. Mind you, a king cobra's venom is powerful enough to kill a human in 15 minutes and an elephant in a few hours. Also, whether dead or alive, the size of the prey doesn't matter too much. As long as the prey fits the snake's entire length, it's fit for consumption. The king cobra's jaws, like other snakes, can expand to accommodate large prey. And while king cobras do not really prey on humans and usually run away when disturbed, do yourself a favor, do not mess with them. We're almost at the top of the list, so make sure you stick around. The most horrific predator in our list isn't exactly the biggest, nor the most powerful. However, it offers its prey a death so brutal and savage, it's hard to imagine any fate that could be worse. Number 2. Orca. The orca, also known as the killer whale, is the marine equivalent of a wolf in sheep's clothing. Despite its name, it's actually the biggest dolphin in the world. Confused? Well, check out our video about the orca to learn more about them. Do not let the orca's cuteness deceive you. It preys on a lot of animals in the sea, even sharks. Mind you, it's not just about raw fighting power, though a set of razor-sharp teeth do help. Touted as one of the world's most intelligent animals, orcas are clever and devious, carefully orchestrating their moves to obliterate their prey. For instance, these orcas are hunting down a seal which tries to dash for its life. Little does it know that a whole pack of orcas is waiting to encircle it, blocking any escape route. Sneaky. Number 1. African wild dog. A distant relative of the wolf, the African wild dog thrives in the deserts and mountains of Africa. It may not be as big or as powerful as the wolf, but it is the top dog. Due to their long legs, African wild dogs can run extremely long distances, going as fast as 70 kilometers per hour. Even a Tour de France cyclist would have a hard time outrunning them. These guys prefer hunting in packs. One of them takes the lead chasing the herd, while 2 others position themselves about 100 yards behind the leader to cut off escaping prey. When prey falls behind due to exhaustion, the pack makes its move. They tear at the target until it is incapacitated. According to studies, 60 to 90% of their hunts end in a kill. So it would be safe to say that once a pack of African wild dogs marks a target, the latter is pretty much doomed. They rip their prey apart, pulling out its innards while still alive. And they're fast eaters too. A pack of African wild dogs can tear down a gazelle in just 15 minutes. I must say, what a painful fate. Despite all the morbidity and gruesomeness we've just seen, please don't hate on these magnificent and calculated predators. Yes, the idea of adorable assassins and ugly, horrible killing machines sucks, but at the end of the day, these animals play important roles in maintaining biodiversity. That's how nature works. Anyway, I'm out of here. We'll see you next time.